I will jump right in then. And I want to just ask you, first of all, this movie is physically insane. How beat up are you, Chris, after this movie?
Yeah, I was pretty beat up. And still recovering, maybe. I mean, during the film, it was like just running on adrenaline, and we had the busiest schedule, the most intense schedule, and every day the action sequences. We were shooting all day long. It's hot, exhausting. We go home, and then rehearse the next, fight scenes for the next day. But the adrenaline and excitement and enthusiasm that we were doing something pretty special and unique was just kept us running and didn't have much time to think about anything else. I had my fair share of injuries and scrapes and bumps.
You want to survive, you do exactly as I say.
Who are you?
Name?
Ovi.
How did being a father play into this whole thing for you? Because in a sense, you're protecting a child and you see like a paternal instinct kick in.
Yeah, anytime you can sort of draw upon something that is truthful, and that's always the aim, and something you can relate to. Having children myself has certainly made that there was a direct sort of connection there. I also was, we had a 2 or 3 month shoot, and my kids didn't come with me. I was sort of back and forth a bit, but mostly away from them. And I've never done that before. That was the hardest thing in itself, but it certainly added, the layers to my sort of any vulnerability or pain I was feeling from that,
Mm-hmm. And there's a hell of a twist in this movie. I just want to throw that out there to everybody. And I also want to ask both of you, Sam included, how did shooting in Bangladesh and India, the madness of the urban atmosphere in those countries really add to the movie? Because you feel how close people are.
Yeah, well, that was our goal from the beginning. Once it was decided, when Joe Russo had in the script that it was taking place in that part of the world, because we wanted to show a side of the world that maybe Western audiences haven't seen that much. Yeah. And that's the reality of that part of the world. It's very densely populated, and we wanted to be true to that. And I don't think you could have made this movie anywhere else and have been true to the story. And it was, the energy, just the visceral nature of it, kind of it's palpable. You can smell it, you can feel it, and hopefully that came across in the movie. And it really elevates this action set pieces because you're in amongst it. I mean, they're Chris and Randeep Huda knife fighting with tuk-tuks going in between them. Like we tried to capture that chaos as much as we could.
Chris, how are you? We're doing this virtually, and the last time we would be at Avengers sitting across from each other. How are you dealing with this whole thing, and what's it like doing a junket from home? I'm assuming. Basically.
Yeah. Look, it's kind of nice to be home, and normally we'd go from country to country to country, and all in the space of a 2-week period, and it's insanely exhausting. I don't miss the travel. I miss the sort of interaction with people, certainly, but the changing of time zones, I'm quite happy to do without. But I'm sort of just enjoying the time at home with the kids and not having a schedule laid out in front of me and not sort of knowing what's coming. There's a bit of anxiety with that, but also kind of refreshing. And so it's trying to just be at peace with that and just be in the moment and day by day and have a positive attitude.
How are you handling homeschooling? Are you into that at all right now?
Yeah, and that's. I wish I had a positive attitude about that. That's I'm not very good. It's my negotiation tactics are improving though. It's like 3 hours of that and then 20 minutes of actual schoolwork.
I feel you. Trust me.
Grab a hold of my vest and hang on as tight as you can.
Hey Sam, I want to ask you that because you guys are one of the few movies that are actually coming out this summer that put you in blockbuster position. How does that feel? And in a sense, you've been able to capitalize because you have your film in the can.
Yeah, I mean, we were very fortunate. Nobody can see something like this coming that's going to have such a global impact. That was surprising to all of us. But we were in a very fortunate position because we had finished the movie and we were targeting the April 24th release date. And we stuck with that just because it was, it felt right. And but we hoped that we can hope now that in this crazy time that we can bring people a little bit of escapism, some entertainment, something new and fresh, a different perspective on an action film maybe, and just provide people with entertainment in these times where that's more important than ever.
Chris, you do these bananas workouts. Have you ramp things down for a minute? Are you taking a little time off as you're sitting at home, or are you still deep in it? And I know the app is up and booming.
Yeah, I was kind of going crazy for a minute. Just I had so much time in my hands, and I probably overtrained and was like, well, and then got really exhausted, and now just kind of a bit more sort of functional stuff, and trying to do content for the app and think of creative ways to train at home with minimal equipment to sort of give that advice to people, and that's been a really fun journey too. Being able to sort of connect with people all over the world via the app and give them, again, a sort of an outlet for some of that sort of pent up sort of anxiety or what have you.
Yeah, that's cool. All right, guys, thank you so much and enjoy the rest of your day. Good luck, guys.
Thanks. Appreciate that.